Alex. Alex. You guys want to come over here? Come on, you're so far away. Hey, we're here at D's Country Cocktail Lounge. This is the Madison Guild. We got a lot of good people playing tonight. We got Alex Trailer. We got Austin Stambaugh. We got Andy Jane. We got Dana Kay. We got Clayton Colvin playing with Dana Kay. And we got Nathan Kalish to wrap it all up. And I'm Jason Phelan, your host for the night. And I'm going to play for you. We good to go, Clint? Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife, but he could not keep her. Now he's living in a garbage can, and he's trying to do the best that he can. And Peter picked a pickled pepper when he thought it was a peach. When he had the guts to grab her, she was out of reach. But that's as long as this story is gonna last. We all got shit before us, forget the past. Don't play fast and loose with Mother Goose, or that there's the end. Jack and Jill went up the hill, but only Jack came down with a shiny silver dollar and a plastic casted crown. It's a never-ending struggle when you're carrying that pail. Seems the one that do the cheating are the ones that end in jail. But that's as long as this story's gonna last. We all got shit before us, forget the past. Don't play fast and loose with Mother Goose. Don't blow hot and cold, it soon gets old. And don't play fast and loose with Mother Goose, or that there's the end. That there's the end. That there's the end. That there's the end. Thank you. That's a little bit about what's been going on in my life. Oh, I said I'd want you till my dying days. Something about the way you undress and all those wicked things you say. I said I don't want you till my dying days. Something about the way you undress and all those wicked things you say that put me down till I'm writhing on the floor. I wanna follow you down till I can't go down no more. Go on and hurt me, make me walk the plank. I wanna sink till there's nowhere lower I could sing. Them that's got shall get, them that don't stay poor. I wanna follow you down till I can't go down no more. Well, go on and drown me in your cheap perfume. In fact, I prefer some aggression. This ain't love, love, love that I'm talking about. It's a good old-fashioned obsession. Go on and hurt me, make me walk the plank. I wanna could sing, them that's got shall get, them that don't stay poor. I wanna follow you down till I can't go down no more. I wanna follow you down till I can't go down no more. I wanna follow you down till I can't go down no more. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. I'm not 1, 2, 3 sheets to the wind yet, but in 4, 5, 6 I could get there. And I'm not one sad man, 'cause you ain't looked my way. In 5, 6 minutes or more, I saw a head shrink. He said, stop your drinking, here's some pills that'll help you calm down. But it's hard to be mellow when I see you with fellas running all over the town. Now I'm 1, 2, 3 sheets to end, and in 4, 5, 6 I'll be shit-faced. And I'm not one to treat people unkindly now, but in 4, 5, 6 that could change. I saw a physician, he said your liver was hissing, but your heart is as sound as a bell. This living in Madison isn't so bad when you're here. When you're not, it's just hell. Now I'm 1, 2, 3 sheets to end, and in 4, 5, 6 you'll be home soon. And I'm still one sad boy, 'cause you ain't looked my way. In 5, 6 minutes or more. Thank you. This is a song called One Side. Shifting sands and brittle bones, roll my wheel, I'm coming home. I look at you, you don't look back. I asked for light and you wanted black. We were iron, now we're glass. The things they want have come to pass. The devil tells us what to do and we do it well. Now I say I'm on one side, you're on the other. Oh, you're gonna run and tell your mother everything has changed, it ain't coming round. Strike a blue tip match and burn it to the ground. I'm on one side, you're on the other. Are you gonna run when we need each other? Everything has changed, it ain't coming round. Strike a blue tip match and burn it to the ground. Mountain high to desert plain, no one's leaving here unsane. And all the wisdom we rebuke returns to rust. Feed me sugar, feed me salt. Tell your friends it's all my fault. I never asked for anything I could not give. Now I say I'm on one side, you're on the other. Are you gonna run and tell your mother? Everything has changed, it ain't coming round. Strike a blue tip match and burn it to the ground. I'm on one side, you're on the other. Are you gonna run and tell your mother? Everything has changed, it ain't coming round. Strike a blue tip match and burn the fucker down. Oh, it takes so much out of me. Thank you. Oh, let's see. We'll do a capo to capo. Let's see. What are we doing? This is a song about. It started off about going to Memphis, and nobody was moving out of the passing lane. They were just sitting there. There'd be no other cars forever, for miles. And it started off as the things do, as one song, and it kind of morphs as it goes, once you realize what it's really about. Let me try that again. West of Memphis, back again. Well, I had to say goodbye to a friend. No reservations, just me alone. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. 'Cause no one leaves the left lane. And I'm impatient, as you know, and so I just pass them on the right and let it go. No one leaves the left lane. And I'm impatient, as you know, and so I just pass them on the right and let it go. I think I time these cigarettes. This trip should last me all of just one pack. But these motherfuckers, they break my stride. Nobody ever taught them how to move aside. No one leaves the left lane. And I'm impatient, as you know, and so I just pass them on the right, let it go. No one leaves the left lane. And I'm impatient, as you know, and so I just pass them on the right, let it go. Oh. Thank you. I got one more for you. I wrote this song with a woman named Candace Barbie. She's in Kentucky, and she's going to come down here this time, but I hope to have her here one time because I've ended up really liking this song. But she started off, we kind of like went back and forth at it until we got it. So this song called Things Will Never Be the Same. This is the last one. We're going to have Alex Trailer up next. I appreciate everybody coming and watching, hanging out tonight. It's just a little chill night here at the D's, Madison Guild. Thank you, Clint, our sound man. Thanks, Daniel. Thanks to our wonderful bartendresses and our door person, Eleanor and Ziggy, Twiggy, and I said Ziggy, Twiggy, and well, I can't. My brain's not working right now. I'm trying to remember the song. I left the flowers that you sent me on the ground. 'Cause what's the point now when you're not even around? I left the picture of us kissing in the pouring rain. 'Cause I know that things will never be the same. I left the letters that you sent me all unread. 'Cause there are some things that are better left unsaid. And the heart that you left broken won't believe them anyway. 'Cause I know that things will never be the same. Well, I waited through the winter for you to return, but the waters of the springtime could not soothe this burning. Hearts that once danced with each other, they now circle down the drain. 'Cause I know that things will never be the same. I left the letters that you sent me all unread. 'Cause there are some things that are better left unsaid. And the heart that you left broken won't believe them anyway. 'Cause I know that things will never be the same. Yes, I know that things will never be the same. Thank you very much. Mr. Alex Trailer is up next. The Madison Guild. Thanks.
maybe a little more on the guitar. All right, let's see. Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Wie geht es Ihnen? Anyone speak German in here? No? Okay. I figured this would be a good place to practice German, but doesn't look like it. All right, well, my name's Alex Traylor. I've been here for about a year. I'm going to be doing some songs for you, some original songs. So. This one I wrote about a Bill Mayer segment I saw. He was talking about China, and I call this one "Talking China, Swallow World, Paranoid Blues." It's one I haven't recorded yet, but it's. Well, I'm just an average, common guy, getting by on that American life. Well, I'm everybody's grandfather and son. I ain't different from most of anyone, just trying to keep the peace. Well, I got up and I walked around, walked up and down the lonesome town, took a left on Gallatin, stood wondering which way I was gonna go. Walked on down the road. It was a casual day, like most ones. So I figured I'd walk on down to the vaccine station, have myself a little noonday vacation. Well, I flipped the television screen on, it's Bill Mayer in real time. He was saying the Chinese are coming around, they're up in the air, they's under the ground, they's out in the sea, under the sky, they's all over. Wowee, scary. Well, they'll buy up all your houses and homes and strap you down with property loans. Well said, China owns the restaurant, America's just eating lunch in it. Buy another building, mobilize another liberation army, buy Africa. Well, I didn't know what I was gonna do, figured I needed somebody to talk to. So I found me some sort of therapist, told him all what I had to say. He said, "You're crazy." So I was a little panicked and a little scared. Went home, looked under my chair, looked in the glove compartment of my car, looked behind my couch, down the street, didn't see nothing. So I figured I'd join up with the FBI. So I figured I'd stop by one of them fallout shelters and stock up on some vegan Alka-Seltzer. Whoopee, look at me. Real healthy American now. Chinese can't catch me. So I had my eyes out for them Chinese spies, kind of like Truman Roosevelt, that McCarthy guy. Thought I'd join up with the FBI, strap me on a badge, walk on down the road looking for them. Look at me, you can't catch me, I'm a real federal agent now. So I figured I'd put a little raid on the Panda Express, my gun in my hand and my badge on my chest. I ran in and yelled, "Hands up, you communists. They's all Puerto Rican. Hate crime." Thank you. Thank you. May or may not have borrowed some words for that one, but then what would be a folk song without borrowed lyrics, you know? Anyway, this is one I wrote pretty recently. It's called "We Shall or We Will Be Free." Maybe I'll put it on an album. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I was out on the town late one night. Well, I was out on the town late one night. I was all alone, I was out of sight. I was hoping for some kind of luck. Come 2 o'clock, I was home alone and stuck with my own thoughts in my own head. Crazy place to be. Well, I got a girl and she's so fine. Wears jewels on her hands, love on her mind. Well, she likes to pull my heart by its strings, walks like Tinkerbell on her feet. She's real funny, takes all my money, calls me honey. Well, some folks ask me why I'm stoned all the time, 'cause it wakes me up and gets me out of my mind. And then I flip on my television screen, then on comes some man, says stay off the green. He's a madman, he's insane. Well, I try to do the best I can, wash my face, rub cream in my hands. But sometimes when I work I feel so bad, my soul stays happy, my heart stays glad. 'Cause I ain't fighting no war, and I ain't strung out. Well, I got a woman, she's so mean, she dips my watch in gasoline. But I still laugh and stroll and sing, make believe I'm Stephen King. Write me a novel, publish it in The Guardian, make 7 figures. Well, sometimes I get so stoned, smell like a rat, chills up my bones. Well, I think about all kinds of things, about earthquakes, about sickness, about fallout, about Afghanistan. Well, I told you all I think I know, so I may end up on some late night show. Well, talking about latest politics, everything to the kids' new fashion kicks. May sound crazy, may meet Martha Stewart, may out-joke Jay Leno. Thank you. That's all I got for that one. Thank you. Thank y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna do one more song. I'm doing it all in the same key because this guitar I think has to have the neck reset because it goes out of tune. Super easy. It's really hard to tune, but Thanks. But this is a song I wrote called Light Your Wire. I guess it's more of a poppy-ish song, but... Well, I got no good reason to love you, babe, but I promise that I do. And I just gotta know, honey, if you really love me too. But if you let me stand by your fire, then, babe, I really light your wire. Well, I am just a lonely boy, and I got no good reason why. Well, I just know I don't want to mislead you, babe, or take any compromise. But if you let me stand by your fire, then, babe, I really light your wire, yeah. Well, I've been looking all over the place for someone just like you. I've searched this whole world over, can't find no one that I think will do. Well, it may come as no real surprise that 1 and 1 makes 2. Well, I guess that means I'm my own kind of guy, honey, and you're on your woman too. But if you let me stand by your fire, then, babe, I really light your wire, yeah. Well, you know, I can't see your side, babe, so I can't see how you strategize. But I know that we have one thing, both in our minds. But if you let me stand by your fire, then, babe, I really light your wire. Woo! But if you let me stand by your fire, and then, babe, I really light your wire. Thank you. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Clint. Alex Trailer, everybody. Let's give him a good round of applause. I mean, part of hosting Madison Guild is, picking the people that are playing. I hope I picked some people tonight that are good for you to see, to entertain the nice people. That's what you got to do. That's all it's about. Well, next we're gonna have Dana Kay, and I don't know, you might recognize her from such things as Behind the Bar, In Front of the Bar, Outside with Sam, Lady Couch, yes, singing back up, acting. It's like a triple threat here. And then she goes and gets Clayton Colvin, who, I've done stuff with Clayton I would have had them up, but I haven't had Dana up in a long time, and yet here they come together. So whatever you paid to get in here tonight, it's not even, not even a thing, So enjoy yourself. You're about to hear some more good music.
I don't need to sit in the middle. That would be inappropriate. This wasn't that hard.
It's hard to see up here. All right. He is, no.
I'll kind of,
Yeah.
but it's kind of part of, I can sing up to it.
It's hard to see. Can you see this okay? I don't have it. Can you see this okay? The lighting is kind of weird. Okay. All right. Lower it too. You ready? All right, guys, I'm Dana Kay, and this is Clayton Colvin accompanying me, and I hope you enjoy it. Swept the city, taunting the chase. Innocence lost in the race. Stars in her eyes, cigarettes on the dash. Crazy nights start to kick in. Honey bourbon, she draws in the men. The hills are a great escape. Driving down dusty roads, winding around unpaved tolls. This place is better than a summer day. In the midnight hour she craves whiskey, take the wheel. Try and see how this feels. Why fix this broken heart of mine? Broken dreams and stolen hopes. Love plays up and down the coast. Why fix this heart of mine on Canyon Country Drive? On Canyon Country Drive. Velvet seas take her away. Hell on the wheels keeps her at bay. Babe, you're on fire like Madison for desire. TV skies and moonlight drives. City of angels keeps her alive. Up on Canyon Country Drive. Driving down dusty roads, winding around unpaved tolls. This one's called Bedroom Stars. Tattoos, scarlet roses, white keys, and perfect poses. Who was I to let you go? Baby blue, you'll never know. You put out my light under bedroom stars. Stole the happy off my mind and the love that was never ours. Yeah, your love was never ours. Dusty lines and late nights. I was always your missing flower. Hold it in, make me shine. Hand it over, all my power. You put out my light under bedroom stars. Stole the happy off my mind and the love that was never ours. Yeah, your love was never ours. 'Cause he caught my eye and I made him smile, even just for a night. Now I know it wasn't right. You put out my light under bedroom stars. Stole the happy off my mind and the love that was never ours. Yeah, your love was never ours. You put out my light under bedroom stars. Stole the happy off my mind and the love that was never ours. Yeah, your love was never ours. Got one more for you called Undercover Lover. She will never leave you, I know. Dead end street, and baby, it shows. Sunset and vine. Should've known you were wasting my time. Hollywood Hills fed me lies disguised as thrills. Out at your show, get me on stage just to sing in the shadows. Is she watching me tonight? Is she watching me? I'll be your lover till the day you're dead. Back for a dose, sneak me to your bungalow. I'm just something you take, a steady hand once you get a taste. Whiskey and pills, I'm second guessing while you foot the bill. Two villains in the night. Is she watching me? I'll be your lover. Don't make me just another. You would stay is what you said, my cowboy till the day you're dead. Gave you my time, didn't once call you a liar. Kept me a secret, but when she called, you knew how to keep it. Sneaking underneath the lights. Is she watching me? I'll be your lover. Don't make me just another. You would stay is what you said, cowboy till the day you're dead. I'd be your lover. Don't trade me for another. You would stay is what you said, cowboy till the day you're dead. Thank you guys. That's what we got. Thanks, Jason, for having us.
How about that, everybody? I believe that was a debut, wasn't it, Dana? Yeah. Thanks, Clayton. Once again, for the folks on the stream, this is Madison Guild. This is Dee's, Palestine Avenue, part of the lube triangle of Madison. You can get lubed at Jenna's. You can get lubed at Jiffy Lube, and you can certainly get lubed up at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. I'll be selling T-shirts and bumper stickers with the lube triangle on it later and Bound to Be Rich. So next we're going to have Mr. Austin Stambaugh, another gentleman I ran into on the open mic nights here, and you see some people and it's just like, man, they're pretty good. So, let's give it up again for Dana Kay, accompanied by the hirsute Clayton Colvin, the man with the ringlets. And let's hear it for Austin coming up here. While Mr. Stambaugh is using the stool, I'm going to walk the tip jar around.
You want to put this up by the, so you can put the tip jar on it? Sure, yeah. Is that your drink? Yeah. Oh, dude, it's all good, man. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. check 1, 2, check 'em all. All right. Hey, puppy dog. All right. Let's give me a little more guitar. All right, folks. Well, Jason Phelan, thanks for setting this up, man. Really happy to be playing. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna play for a while. I mean, is everybody doing 3 songs? You want me to do longer than that? I mean, all right. I'll play like. Okay. Well, that's really cool then, because I brought some weird tricks up my sleeve and some new stuff. So. Here's a new one here. I think it's a good concept here. So. The moon and the sun, they are resembling each other more and more these days, staring at each other face to face. And if I could find a way to change that little girl's mind, I could only offer her the grace of compromise. So I'll be her reflection for a while and live in the bliss of both her way and mine. I see them reflected from the other side and real as pain, still as a circle in the sky. In all good intent I will rely is floating neath the blessed wings and grace of compromise. So I'll be her reflection for a while and live in the bliss of both. Oh, I've been thinking anything that I hold on to will hurt. So why can't I run and settle for paradise here and gone? Have such a short distance between them, and life and death are waiting for a living hand to feed them. But I don't need to know, all I have to do is try, and my error will be covered neath the grace of compromise. So I'll be her reflection for a while, and I'll live in the bliss of both. Yeah, I'll be her reflection for a while, and I'll live in the bliss of both. Get a little warmed up here. All right, we're about to go on hey, that's a new song. I was thinking about calling it Settling for Paradise, you know? It's got to be that, right? If you really want something, you gotta be like, you know what, this is it, and I'm gonna stay here. You know what I mean? So here's a little blip off the old radar, circular radar for y'all. I put out a record of short stories a few months ago, and here's one of them. Salvation of Me, Louisville, Kentucky. I took a 13-hour Greyhound to visit my family in Ohio from Nashville. My bus left at 2:30 in the morning, and my friend Rose drove me to the station and dropped me off after the bar closed and we locked the doors downtown. The whole bus ride, I thought about the calm. I was seated there in my seat, and I felt the earth push past the windows with the breath of all of us crammed inside. The bus was full, and I saw little flashes of phone screens and heard little headphone drums. Then we had to stop in Louisville for reboarding. And when the Greyhound got there, the sky was a seeping blue, and the street lights were on, showing orange in the puddles on the street. It was a nothing little city. You could spot the homeless well. So we stopped the bus, and I got out, and the loader handed me my guitar. And I walked through the lobby to the bathroom, and I washed my face in the sink. And then I went and walked back out into the lobby to wait. And as I sat down, I noticed there was a man in the station a few rows down from me, and he was handing out little crackers and little pamphlets to people waiting. He looked wiry and green, and I knew right away that he was handing out salvation tracts from his church. So I sat there and I waited for him to pass by me, and when he eventually got to me, I stood up and I shook his hand and I accepted his gifts. And he handed me a pamphlet, and as he walked past, I sat down and my eyes ran along the salvation tract there in my hands. On the front cover, there was a black and white drawing of a man I assumed to be Jesus, nailed to a cross with the words heathen, homosexual, and liar carved into his chest. Then I looked down and I noticed that he gave me a pack of peanut butter crackers too. And anyone who knows me knows that I have a severe peanut allergy. And I mean, I've been that way my whole life. I'm that weird kid on the field trip who isn't medically allowed to go anywhere cool without an EpiPen. So anyway, I held on to his gifts as we waited for the next bus to Cincinnati. And whenever the bus arrived, we all hopped in line, and I put my guitar case in the baggage claim, and I sat back down. And as the bus pulled away, I noticed the man. I saw him inside still. He was handing out pamphlets to a new group of transients. I saw him through the bus windows in the still pre-dawn as we drove away. And as I was seated in my seat, I looked across the aisle next to me at a young woman who had a lot on her mind. She looked scared and anxious. And I thought for a second about what to say. So I said hi, and I said, "Hey, I'm allergic to peanuts and I can't eat these crackers. Do you want them?" And she looked me over once with scared green eyes, and she said, "Sure," and she took the crackers. And all this is about giving and receiving a gift. I thought it through for myself before I gave it away. You know, right? It's like somebody hands you their, their religious thing, and it's like, they also hand you something that could kill you. So I guess, is your salvation just learning how to deal with that, or is it, make the good out of the uncertain things? And that's kind of where I was going at with that story. But yeah, my record's called Fool Talkin'. I picked up my first hitchhiker today. It's a true story. I did, seriously. I was in West Salem, Ohio today. I was driving 71 south to 65 south. And I left the 7-Eleven, and I noticed he was a trained kid. He was probably about my age, and he had a banjo. And he said, "Hey, are you going to Columbus?" I said, "No." And I was about to get back in my car, and then I looked at him, and I was going to Columbus. And I, walked up to him, and I was like, "What's your name?" He's like, "Dominic Green." I was like, "How long have you been traveling?" He's like, "My whole life." And then I said, "Do you know Ben Todd?" And he said, "I don't know him personally, but I, know his music." And I was like, "All right, come on, get in." And he told me all about his life. And he had a daughter, and he's hopping trains. He showed me his tattoos and on his face. And he had one on his chest that said, "Ride trains till I die," or something like that. And it was pretty wild, man. I just dropped him off at the library downtown Columbus, and it was quite a sight, There's no joke in that. It's just something that happened to me today that I'm thinking about. But hopefully when I'm in his shoes, someone will pick me up, you know what I mean? So anyway, a few months ago, man, everybody's dead as fish in a freaking salmon stream over here. Everybody cool? All right, cool. Just watching, cool. Well, I can't take my shirt off or else I'll catch a cold, That's something that I heard Marvin Gaye say once at a concert. He was doing his whole thing. He's like, "Whoa." And then he almost takes his shirt off, and all the ladies are like, "Whoa." And he's just like, "I'll catch a cold." And then put it back on. And it's like, what a sly thing to say. So anyway, I did a record with Anticorp a few months ago, and this is a song everybody likes on it. It's Every Bit of Your Luck, and having a last name like mine, I guess you kind of got to sing a song about it, so. Every bit of your luck, ain't it every bit of your luck, and nothing but your name, and ain't it every bit of your luck. Go and listen to the wind through the grass, to the blemish beside your heart, to all of the things that you know, and tell me, where do they start? You can change your life for trying. You can dream and you can swear, and every word out of your mouth will sound just like a prayer. Won't it? For time alone, don't listen It's from nowhere you've come a long mile, with a glimmer in your eye, against your will and born to die. You don't have to change, you don't have to try, 'cause it's every bit of your luck. It's every bit of your luck, and nothing but your name, and every bit of your luck. All right. So, let's see. I'm gonna play a song that I wrote to change the whole world. I was like, man, everybody's writing songs about sad stuff and about their whole thing, their whole ego complex. Yeah, I'm leaving you, you're leaving me. This world, man, we're leaving, but I'm meant for better things, man. I came from a small town. I'm so talented. I'm so special. It's like, fuck that. So, anyway. I'm a Pisces. That means that I have excuses. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think what I believe about astrology is the same way that I believe about politics, you know? I think it's kind of interesting to like dissect it all, but I think that you are a true form, and I think you're unbound in your spirit, and you're not confined to your birth month. And so I think it all just boils down to what you're going to take and what you're going to believe. So someone's like, man, you're such a Pisces. I'm like, yeah, I guess I am, but you know, what does that mean when you're digging a hole at your 12-hour job? You know what I'm saying? Sorry if that sounds too negative, but I'm sure, you know, same way that I won't get tattoos. I'm like, man, I don't really want, like, to be identified with, like, a group of things, you know? It's like, so, I don't know. I wrote this song for the world, so. How's the guitar sounding out there? Is it quiet? I haven't changed the strings in about 3 weeks, so. Do your best with what you have now. With what you have now, do your best. And keep the best from every time you try. And leave the rest alone. For any time you try, there's something to show. And anywhere you lead is someplace to go. And anything that's real is something to know. So tell me, and make the most with what you can do, with what you have shaped to hold, and find the sum of the parts and use them for sake of the whole. And anytime you find a lived advice, and keep it to yourself, no your life clinging to you and run the race before. And all of the pride in your way will break, then return to form. And every surprise is precious and sweet as time alone. So humble, and every reward is a risk of time and chance. So do your best with what you have now. With what you have now, do your best and keep the best from every time you try, and leave the rest alone. So I can whistle. All right, so there's this crazy concept that I have. I'm going to try to tell it to you in story form. When I was on a 3-week tour with my buddies from Ohio, and we were all on a bus, and we were driving through South Texas, and there was a part where everything was all flat. And I was like, Tebbs, my one buddy Tebbs, I was like, this looks just like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then, you know, it's all flat and stuff. And so then we see a sign that's on a piece of plywood, and it's spray painted, and it says Texas Barbecue. And we pass it by accidentally, and that's like a total giver to like the person who likes to eat off the grid. We're like, whoa, plywood Texas Barbecue sign, we're going there, you know? And so we turn the bus around to go. And as we park the bus, we walk into this like kind of gas station looking joint, and it's called the Wee Slaughter Barbecue. And and out front, there's a bunch of kids crying, and their parents are like holding their hand while a bunch of kids are crying outside at the Wee Slaughter Barbecue. And I'm thinking like, whoa, this is like really eerie. And we're in, you know, this place looks like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And so I walk in the front door, and there's this larger than life-size sculpture of Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm like, whoa. And here, it's actually the place where they shot the movie. It's like a gift shop now. And it's in Bastrop, Texas. It's, really? Who was? Yeah, they actually have like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre museum there. And I like told the lady that I have a short story about the movie. And I like walked out back, and they have this like stage, because they have like metal bands play at the Horror Expo every year. And they're like, well, give us your card. You can come play here next year. I was like, hell yeah. I thought it was funny, man. I mean, what are the odds, you know? So, all right, here's a little story about love and fear for y'all. 2 tickets, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The movie theater was in the corner of a big parking lot. It stood out on top of a hill beside the highway. My dad took me to a movie, just me and him, when I was about 11. That perfect age where you and your friends at school talk about all the scary movies you're old enough to see. You and your brothers stalk the aisles at the Blockbuster, looking for the bloodiest, grisliest movie cover you can find. I heard somewhere, some time ago, that love and fear are fundamentally the same. And I forget where this all seems to start for me, but I used to talk my dad to death about all the scary movies I was old enough to see. I told him I had seen The Grudge at my best friend Greg's house, and how in one scene there was a jawless girl wandering the hospital. I wanted him to know I was old enough to see a rated R movie. I especially wanted him to know that movies didn't scare me. So we get down the road and we park the truck in the lot and we walk through the front doors of the movie theater to the ticket window, where we're greeted by a woman at the box office, and she looks down at me. My dad didn't tell me what movie we were gonna go see. I thought it was strange that we were going at all. The whole car ride there, I thought we would see the kids' movie Over the Hedge, which had just come out. So we're at the ticket window, and my dad says to the ticket lady, 2 tickets, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I stood there and I try to act cool. I try not to look concerned as the ticket lady looks down at me in an "are you sure" kind of way. It was my first rated R movie. I had to cover my eyes with my hands when they showed the nerve endings peel off the face. I thought the movie was just a long preview that kept going on and on. I had to cover my eyes with my hands when they showed the nerve endings peel off the face, and I tried to forget who I was, just the way love feels. I don't know, loosen it up a bit, you know? I think there's this microcosm where people are like, I need to write sad ballads, and it's like, man, that's already been done for hundreds of years, you know? So anyway, here's a song, huh? Just try. Just cry. I don't know if you want to see me cry. Probably got enough of that, but all right, I'll cry. Okay. Well, I got one more, so I'm going to sing you some Truth right now. It's a new song, and man, I hope everybody's having a good time. I can, you know, the vibe is big, but the room is small. You're familiar with that term? Vice versa. Anyway, play this new song for you guys. It's called "That's What It Costs." So it's like when you're on the other side of things, you can kind of sum it up. So. There'll come an instant in the turn of your eye, and you'll suddenly realize you don't have time, and to see things through, dear to you, they must fall right where they lay, with no one beside you but yourself to blame. And what makes no difference will know no pain. The sum of pleasure will hurt you the same. And when it's everything you're leaving for everything that you want, you lose what you have. And that's what it will cost. You lose what you have, Don't you lose what you have. Ain't that what it costs? All right, folks, thanks for listening to me. And we've got Andy Jane coming up, and we've got Nathan Kalish coming up after that. Or did you flip them around, or that's the right way? All right. Thank you, Jason, for listening. Yeah, man, thanks for asking me. So, rock and roll high school, everybody. That's fucking badass.
In St. Louis, Missouri. Is this thing on? Are we streaming? Are we screaming? Are we dreaming? You will. Let's just say sometime in the future we'll all be like, we were there that night. Thank you very much, Austin Stambaugh. Let's hear it for Austin Stambaugh. And we're gonna have Miss Andy Jane playing here next. Just a second here, y'all. Do you need any help with anything? Or not at all? All right. You want a drink up here? You want me to run and get some water?
Sounds good to me. Okay. Sweet. Perfect. Because I picked my 4 shortest songs somehow, and I could totally do it a 5th or 3rd, 4th. I picked 4. Perfect. All right. Sweet. Awesome. Hi, everybody. How you guys doing out there? Yeah. My name's Andy Jane. Austin, that was very interesting and not what I expected in any way, shape, or form, and I appreciated it greatly. So let's hear it for Austin and all the rest of the guys and gal. It's been a great night of music, so thanks, Jason. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out of the way. It's a pretty new one. And I was writing it in my car, driving down Gallatin with no air conditioner, and sweating my ass off, and just a little overwhelmed because everything had just opened back up. You know, the thing that we had all been praying for and hoping for, and it happened like that, like lightning. Everything was booking up, and everybody was running. And I felt a little bit overwhelmed, so I wrote this song, and it's called What I Hate About This Town.
What I hate about this town is all the expectations, paying all my dues while staying high on inspiration. And I'm running out of money, and I'm running out of patience. My feet are getting sore, keep running out of conversations. And if you fly, will I fly? I have a cleaning job, but I can't afford vacations. I refuse to tend bar because I don't like to fake it. And I gotta keep my head on, and I gotta get a move on. I know that it's a journey, but I fixate on destination. If I fly, will you fly? 'Cause I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed. Does it make it worse to talk about what I hate about this town? I'm learning from a friend just how to burn my bridges. He said that he might need them, but he just didn't listen. And if he goes down, well, I go down. Now I'm back here getting high behind the bar I'm playing. $4 in the jar, and the owner isn't paying. What I hate about this town is how it keeps me moving. And if I did slow down, I would probably die too soon. But I'm running out of music, and I've used up my excuses. So I just buckle down, and I say that I can do it. And if I fly, could it be too high? 'Cause I'm feeling kind of overwhelmed. And if I do move up and get on out, will I miss all the things that now I hate about this town?
Thank you. I was really scared to play that the first time I played it out. I was like, I don't really hate Nashville, though. I love it. I really do. Craig, get up here. I wasn't lying, though. I got a bunch of songs about, you know, all those ego-driven songs about breakups and how everybody's wrong and everybody's right. That's it. It's true. It's all of them. So this next song is about a person I know. It's called The All or Nothing Man. It's in the key of D, Craig. Ready?
I think I just happen to have it.
Perfect. Beautiful. It's like you came prepared, folks. He's burning up a freezing cold. He's standing proud or stooping low, 'cause he's the all or nothing man. Can't find the middle. He wants a black or pure white. There's not a lick of gray in that man's sky, 'cause he's the all or nothing man, and he won't settle. You never know which one you're gonna get, a saint or the devil. He's got a line, he says he's been walking, got one foot on either side, but he's just standing there talking like the all or nothing man. Knows that his balance is off, so he'll get to the edge and stop, 'cause he's the all or nothing man.
it's raining, it's gotta be pouring. When it's flying, he's gotta be soaring, or else he'll have it dry as a bone, feet planted dead on the floor. Either wild or docile and tame. If he's not drawing a crowd, then he's quitting the game, 'cause he's the all or nothing man, and he won't settle. You never know which one you're gonna get, a saint or the devil. Walk away with nothing at all. Compromise means giving up, so you can count on him to stick to his guns, 'cause he's the all or nothing man. Yeah, he's the all or nothing man, the all or nothing man. You never know which one you're gonna get, all or nothing. Yee-hoo! Nice job, Craig.
Nice work, Andy Jane.
You got a C harp?
I think so.
There's songs in C, so whatever fits your fancy. So this song I wrote on guitar, and I've only ever... I don't play guitar very well or very often, but every once in a while you go to a writer's night and they're like, it's 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning or 1:30 or 2, and they're like, okay, we're done playing, but whoever wants to play my guitar. And I always play this song because it's one of the only ones that I never play on the keys. But tonight, I'm playing it on the keys. It's called Fool. Well, the burn was slow as a harvest moon, and you lit up a smoke in my front room, and you said you were going. There was a fog as thick as wool that night. You knew you shouldn't, but you were gonna drive. But you're still standing there smoking. All you playing me like a lure in the water blue. Ooh, ooh. It's almost like you wished I was a fool. Do you remember walking the creek that night? You said anything I want, if you can get it, it's mine. But all I want is to calm your restless mind. Then you skipped a rock along the water, said if something doesn't change, you're gonna hit the bottom. But here you are, doing the same damn thing. Like a lure in the water blue. Ooh, ooh. It's almost like you wished I was a fool. Sharp, I can see your line. No, you're never gonna hook this so hard of mine. No. step outside, I see how that muddy river caught that moonlight. You've always looked good by the light of the fire, stoking the coals as the flames lit high. But you say one thing and do another, all you playing me like a lure in the water blue. Ooh. Now it took a while to learn to swim while you've been up there balancing, talking in circles like thread on a spool. It's almost like you wished I was a fool. Yeah, it's almost like you wished I was a fool. Yeah, it's almost like I really am a fool. Sorry for the really cheesy ending on that. I really didn't know what to do on the keys. Thank you. All right, let's hear it for Craig. I'm going to bring him back up here in a couple songs. Let's see. Oh, I did 3. Okay, cool. All right, this one's super new. Brand new, so you got to forgive me if I fuck it all up, but no good story for this one. So it's called Nobody Won. Oh, you know what? I'm going to play a different one first. I'm going to end on that one. I'm going to play you one, Austin, because I did write a song about changing the world. Well, I started to, and then I let the metaphor take over a little bit. So now it's about a sinking ship. But I know what it's about, and well, I'll just play it for you. It's called Bottom of the Ocean. Craig, if you want to come up, I don't know if you got a G minor or what, but hop on up if you want. Well, I've got a mind to burn it all, but fire can't break our fall. I've heard the words, yeah, I've heard them all, but how to trust what all that money bought? Yeah, what's the point of power when you ruin all you've got? While the captain steers into this icy shore, our screams and cries can make him turn. With a streamy breath, you say no one ever learns, helpless to make those tides turn. So I say let's throw it down till the pain doesn't burn. And the wine it flows, what's the point of control? Take off all your clothes and pretend like we're not going down to the bottom of the ocean. Stop those waves, they're rising. Let this time be frozen. Let's drink it in, 'cause we're not gonna get this chance again. Now the water's swelling and the decks are rocking and the nose it is starting to go down. Captain, when you hear what comes a knocking, are you gonna jump this ship or stand your ground? Because you should really be the first one to drown. But the wine it flows with the point of control. Take off all your clothes and pretend like we're not going down to the bottom of the ocean. Watch those waves, they're rising. Let this time be frozen. Let's drink it in, 'cause we're not gonna get Now the young girl cries into the microphone. She said we can turn this ship around alone. If only we could let the captain know it's not his life that he is fighting for, but the ship stays its course. So the wine it flows with the point of control. Take all your clothes and we'll pretend like we're not going down to the bottom of the ocean. Watch those waves they're rising. Let this time be frozen. Let's drink it in, 'cause we're not gonna get this chance again. No, we're not gonna get. No, we're not gonna get this chance
All right, thank you so much. I figured I would wait till afterwards to tell you what it was supposed to be about when I started writing it. It was like about, climate change and the nihilism that comes with feeling like your leaders will never do what they need to do in order to curb it. Yeah, right? I used to be so hopeful. I worked for Greenpeace when I first got out of college. And I was one of those kids that would spin their binder on the street and ask you if you wanted to save a whale, and then like sign you up for monthly donations on your credit card with a crayon. Somehow people trusted us. I don't know why. They're very trustworthy people. They're not stealing your information. Never did it. But I thought you were Austin because I can't see up here, and you're definitely not Austin. Sorry that I was talking to not Austin. Right, yeah, you. But my hitchhiker story is that I picked up some train hoppers coming out of Mattoon, Illinois, which is where I'm from. And I was driving up to Chicago, and they had their dog. And they saw my car, which at the time was a Hyundai Elantra with no front bumper, with the fluids, just, whatever those gallons of fluids are, just completely showing. It was very crude. And they saw me coming, and they started waving like I was their best friend. I'm like, yeah, I'll totally pick you up. And they're like, we knew you were going to pick us up. I'm like, why? They're like, because you're a young person in a shitty car. I'm like, oh, okay, got it. And then I got my first speeding ticket while they were in my car. My first and only. Because the guy was arguing with me about Greenpeace and whether or not it was effective. I was very much drinking the Kool-Aid, so it made me pretty mad. All right, this song's called Nobody Won. It's my newest one. Let's try that again. I tend to fall apart before the trouble starts. I have a bleeding heart, but it's run dry in the desert, miles and miles from wetter weather. I take it you're no harm. I see the lock, no key so far. Where's the grass? Is it greener down the hall? Does it mean you're gonna hit another wall? I'm trying to be kind to your crying eyes, but I fantasize these tears don't run. Sigh a little sigh, it's a turnaround from days gone by. Counting all the breaths I've taken on the waves that are breaking. I pulled the wool over my own eyes, always saying that everything is fine, while the record keeps on skipping out of time. I'm trying to be kind to your crying eyes, but I fantasize these tears don't run.
find your own way home. I've been your eyes and ears. Do you even hear? Am I getting through to you? Or am I like your calls and never do? Packing up, taking up my mind. Give it up, find another guy. 'Cause it's been fun. Don't you worry, nobody won. Now we gotta get up, get gone, right into the sun. Yeah, it's been fun. Don't you worry, nobody won. Now it's time to get up, get gone, and ride into the sun. Ooh, oh, ooh, yeah, it's been fun. Don't you worry, nobody won. Now it's time to get up, get gone, ride into the sun. Yeah, it's been fun. Oh, nobody won. Now you gotta get up, get gone, ride into the sun. 'Cause it's been fun. Don't you worry, nobody won. Now it's time to get up, get gone, ride into the sun. Thank you. I forgot to warn you that I was going to make it be a sing-along, but you guys didn't have a chance to learn it in time, so thank you so much. I'm Andy Jane. Please follow me on Instagram if you have it, Andy Kane. Just type in Andy with an I, Jane, and that's me. Thank you, Jason. Thanks, Deez. You guys are awesome. Love you.
I bring you nothing but the best. It's been a great night, and now we're going to end it all with Nathan Kalish. Let's hear it again for Andy Jane, and Craig, partner. I'm like, I haven't played in a while, so it's been very nice to have everybody up tonight, and nice to have everybody respond to my request to play. So, and I bring you Mr. Nathan Kalish here in a second, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say you're welcome. We'll be up there here in a second. Yeah, you better not screw it up. Play the best show you've ever played in your entire life.
What's the Wonderwall, anyways? I think there's one on the southern border. Wonder what the fuck it's doing there. Can I get a little more low end on this guitar? And a little more volume too, just a hair.
One of the first, I've been coming up to D's since it's opened. This October it'll be 5 years. But one of the first people I saw like advertising here and putting their CD out was Mr. Kalish here, Nathan Kalish. So it's very nice tonight to do a Madison Guild and have Nathan Kalish wrap it all up for us tonight. So let's hear it for Nathan.
We drank Almonte in the morning. We were back in bed by the afternoon. The skin just like the basket tree. They kissed by the sun in the salty air. I went back to Tennessee when she took her husband by the rising sea. In the boat they raised a family. Just like the ocean, she never belonged to me. We drank Calamocha in the morning. We were back in bed by the afternoon. The skin just like the basket tree. They're kissed by the sun in the salty air. But as I age, my memories fade. Yes, red wine and Coca-Cola stains. They stay on my neck and on my teeth. They're from lips of red Spanish vintage. Now my drink of choice has changed. I need something with less sweet of taste. Of the memories you made and bitter thoughts I will remain. We drank Calamocha in the morning. We were back in bed by the afternoon. The skin just like the basket tree. They're kissed by the sun in the salty air.
Thank you. I got nacho cheese on the dashboard. Woke up in the rest stop, wondering how much more I can take. My troubles don't even out with my pay. My career is like an accident. We passed back up on the highway, bottlenecking, rubbernecking. Everybody's snitching by my main bill beater on the shoulder of the U.S. highway. Highway, on that highway, highway. I got last night's food all over my jeans. It smell like beer and whiskey. Hoping I don't have to explain to the policeman that I woke the best way. My career is like an accident. Passed back up on the highway, bottlenecking, rubbernecking. Everybody's attention by my main girl beater on the shoulder of that U.S. highway, highway, on that highway, highway. Maybe if I wasn't dead inside, I would stay with you for the rest of my life. But I just passing by, singing songs for nobody. Time keeps moving fast, my friends that keep moving past. I'm still out on the road, playing guitar and sleeping on their floors. My life didn't quite end up like I planned it. It got passed up on the highway instead. Bottlenecking, rubbernecking, everybody's attention by my main girl beater on the shoulder of the U.S. highway, highway, on that highway, highway. Baby, if I wasn't dead inside, I would stay with you for the rest of my life. But I just passing by, singing songs for nobody. If I wasn't dead inside, I would stay with you for the rest of my life. But I just passing by, singing songs for nobody. Nobody, nobody. Thank you. The days, they last longer now. Night sky is lit up by fire. Feels like summer haze just begun, yet somehow it's halfway gone. On Independence Day, she turned and walked away. I heard Lady Liberty say freedom always ends up this way. Some teenagers take LSD, blow up the neighborhood space. The dog sits alone in a house in a puddle of his own piss. All gave some gave all. The ones that did make it home are getting drunk alone in a garage basement, shaking on Independence Day. She turned and walked away. I heard Lady Liberty say, freedom always ends up this way. Freedom always ends up this way. On Independence Day, she turned and walked away. I heard Lady Liberty say, freedom always ends up this way. Freedom always ends up this way. Thank you. I've been having a great evening listening to all these fine performers. I'm going to play a new song. Fairly new, I guess. I don't know. Pandemic new, so like 2 years old. Terrible Twos. It's about my buddy Eric. I had a good life, he said, as he threw another bite. If this is how I go, so be it. I lived 1,000 lives in one. I loved so many times, now I'm done. Gonna sit right here with my rum, play guitar and sing a same song. Cause the woman that I love, she took away my child. I'm staring down a winter in Michigan, again and again. My old man went before I was old enough to know why he was hard on me for a reason. So I ran away round the world, playing for a crowd that loved me. The booze and drugs, they hound me, and the lawman came and found me, 'cause I didn't pay support. And the woman that I love, she took away my child. Now I'm staring down a winter Michigan again and again. So I picked up bass and a band, singing back up when I should be leading, but I can't stay sober for more than 1 step. Frontman became my best friend, and he holds my pay till the tour's end, so I can send some cash back home to my little girls. I got 2 now. All the women that I loved took away my children. Now I'm staring down a winter Michigan again and again. I never miss a meeting, but I fall off that wagon most weekends. I went to bed last night, I woke up to my delight in my great big motel bed in the sky. The hard living that I loved took me up above. Now I give front row seats to my daughters growing up. Ain't that good love? I got choir trials this evening, or I guess it could be morning. You see, time ain't got no meaning anymore. And the angel band said I got a good chance, make something work that I couldn't in my past, singing every day and night just like our dream was. Thank you. Anybody here ever been abducted by aliens? All right, cool. Well, if you haven't, now you have. That's what this next one's about. Imagined it for my whole life, that one day I'd see saucers fly. When I was a kid, me and Dad would watch Star Trek, and my favorite was Mr. Spock. Some aliens are scary, but they're mostly smart. I would trust their ships more than these parts. I'm headed west, out to Rose, looking to hitch a ride. This world don't seem too kind anymore. Well, your big eyes, they don't scare me, and neither do your pros. Ain't nothing worse than what's going down on earth. I've been driving through Texas for 3 straight days. The rich folks in Dallas are the dangerous ones. I got run out of St. Angelo, trying to drink a beer at the Tejano. Now my AM radio finally turns to static, and I heard that this is what's supposed to happen. But to my surprise, I just keep on traveling, and no green men came out of heaven. I'm headed west, out to Rose, looking to hitch a ride. This world don't seem too kind anymore. Your big eyes, they don't scare me, and neither do your pros. Ain't nothing worse than what's going down on earth. Yeah, we got violence, and we got hatred. All them good folks die when they try to change things, like JFK, MLK, Gandhi, and Jesus Christ. Maybe the green man has some answers that are better than starting wars, putting up defenses. I'm headed west, out to Roswell, looking to hitch a ride. This world don't seem too kind anymore. Well, your big eyes, they don't scare me, and neither do your pros. Ain't nothing worse than what's going down on earth. Thank you. It's been a hard day. I woke up at 5 a.m. Oh my God, that was so hard. I know some people have like jobs that are hard and stuff, but I was just hungover. That's why I woke up at 5 a.m. It sucked. I tried to go back to bed and I couldn't. Anyways, enough about my problems. Well, what do you guys want to hear? Something soft and slow, or hard and heavy, fast? Hard and soft. Oh, well, I thought you guys would all just agree on everything. That's weird. I did. I just figured everybody had the same answer. So wrong about that. I'm gonna play that shit. That's what I'm gonna do. We're having a debate right now. You want it fast and hard or soft and slow? What do you want? You want some hard shit? All right. All right, we're gonna do some hard shit. Ain't she worse mixing them particles? All that she's breathing in chemicals, yeah. For 15 years she's been coughing up strange colors. In a shower, in a truck, and at work. Well, that's just fine. Working in the US of A. When you got bills to pay, you probably get caged someday. The other girls from work, they call in sick. Nobody says, but they know just what it is. And you can't tell the boss, cause there's always someone lined up with a fresh pair of lumps and a pile of your own shooting wounds. Well, that's just life, working the US of A. When you got bills to pay, you probably get COVID someday. Work, cause the house ain't paid off yet. She swears soon she's gonna need that insurance check. And just last year tell me he had a heart attack. And now when he's drinking, he's trying to cut back. He said chicken or the egg pan, my love came first. Insurance bills, well, my health concerns. Love you, baby, but there ain't no use in life without a party. She can't seem to find nothing wrong with that. Well, that's just life, working in the US of A. When you got bills to pay, you probably get cancer someday. Well, that's just life, working in the US of A. When you got bills to pay, you probably get COVID, Delta variant someday. Thank you. Really working the rust off tonight. I got a tour coming up. It's my first tour in 2 years. So excited. It starts in about 8 weeks. I think it's going to get canceled. I'm just joking. Not really, though. I'm kind of worried about it. I think I'm going to try a new song. I recorded an album this last year, and it's about done. I got to do like a maraca part and a tambourine part, and then I think I'm done. Then I got to mix it. I'm going to play a few songs off of that if I still got time. I don't know. Do I got to stop at any point in time, or should I just, like, stop until go until I pass out, I guess, probably. It won't be that long, honestly. It's going to take, like, a minute or two. Might happen during this song. Yeah, pretty brown hair with lines that cover old black eyes. You dance me into work when you think that I'm asleep, but I'm really just, she said to me, love because my love, my love, my love is from another century. Yes, it's kind and gentle and nothing like these days. Nothing good ever seems to last. It's just a simple mountain taste. Everybody leaves after the three. Since the last of most 2 years, I know it all on board. They call me bad because my love, my love, my love is from another century. Yes, it's kind of gentle and nothing like these days. 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 Yes, my love, my love, my love is from another century. Yes, it's kind and gentle. Nothing like these days. That was sloppy. That's how it ends. Supposed to end, I guess. It's supposed to be like. But yeah, whatever. That's new. Anyways, what do you think? Like one more? That good? All right. Do another one. All right, that's what I was saying. One more. Yeah, that would be another one. Oh man, you sounded great. You remind me of Brandy Carlisle and Randy Newman. If you had like a love child, and either of them were ginger. And then we had Austin Stambaugh before her, and he was brilliant as well. And then before that, we had Dana Kaye, and she was great. And then we had, before that, we had Alex, and he was great. And then before that, we had the man that put the whole thing on, Jason. And I don't think I missed anybody. I think I did that, which is amazing. Yeah, I don't know how I did that, so, well. All right, I'm going to close it out with just an old traditional. I'm just a poor, wayfaring stranger driving through this world below. There's no sickness, without no danger, and that bright world to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. Lord, I am only and going over Jordan. I'm only going to my home. I know dark clouds rise up beyond me. I know my way is rough and steep, and beauteous feels lie just beyond me. His soul's redeemed, the vigil king. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. Lord, I am lonely. I'm going over Jordan. I'm only going to my home. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there no more to roam. Lord, I am only and going over Jordan. I'm only going to my home. Thanks, you guys. Have a good evening. Thank you, Jason, for letting me play.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you for closing this out, sweeping the floor, as it were. Thank you, everybody, for coming out tonight. It's been a really, really great night. I've enjoyed it, and I'm glad we're we're bringing you some entertainment tonight. So thank you very much.